Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing something a little different in this video. I have my spatula and my frying pan because, quite frankly, the California government is about to get fried in this video. Newsom and friends are going to get fried for wanting to protecting fish rather than the American lives in this video. The government of California would rather protect the DEI rather than American lives in this video. Now that we have that out the way, in this video, I'm going to be reacting to two clips. I'm literally going to be reacting to a clip of Scott Jennings. That's all I got to say. Scott Jennings, just know. And then another clip is going to be from fire department. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. It's a clip circulating around. And basically, it's crazy. It's when I saw it, I almost thought it was fake, right? Basically, in the clip, they're talking about how you'd be better off being saved by somebody that looks like you. You cannot make this up. So without further ado, we getting right into it. Let's rock.
You might have recall a news story from last year. There was some interest in the fire departments and the firefighters in California. And the interest was that there were too many white men who were firefighters. And we need to have a program in California to make sure we don't have enough white men as firefighters. So we have DEI, we have budget cuts, and yet I'm wondering now, if your house is burning down, how much do you care what color the firefighters are?
You can respond, and then
listen. I am so tired. You know what? There was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is Black women. So let me be clear. Because you are a woman, or because I know that some of the right has been sharing these photos of the fact that I believe that the fire chief may be a woman or something, that has nothing to do with it. We are looking at qualifications. What diversity, equity, and inclusion has always been about is saying, you know what? Open this up. Don't just look at the white men. Open it up and recognize that other people can be qualified. And the fact that we want to, at a time when people are dying, decide that a country of immigrants is failing or people are dying because the same very people that built this country, because the last time I checked, y'all didn't say that anything was wrong with the White House. And I can promise you, it was my ancestors that built the White House. So listen, if we have been good enough to build this country, we are good enough to serve and die overseas, we are good enough to serve in other ways. And the fact that people actually decide that they want to engage in public service, whether it's sitting in Congress or whether it's serving on the fire department or the police department, should not be an issue. The fact is, stop trying to act as if only white men are the ones that are capable. Because right now you're sitting at a table with three very capable Black women.
I'm not. I'm just simply saying that as a matter of public policy in California, the main interest in the fire department lately has been in DEI programming and budget cuts, and now we have this massive fire.
Are we really? But Scott, are we really blaming the fire department? The people in the LA fire department.
No, I'm blaming the Democrats who run the state.
No. But the fire department right now, they are dealing with a historic fire. Okay,
and they have terrible leadership.
That is caused by climate. By the fact that it is extremely dry in the state of California.
Scott, stop. You ran into that, bro. You ran into that. As soon as you set up the firefighters, that's where you knew you was going to get it. That's how they're going to attack you, right? See, I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, and then you said the Democrats. You should have led with that first, because now they're going to string you along. They're going to string you along, okay? So the problem is, here's the thing. First of all, I understand what that young, beautiful Black woman was talking about. I 100% understand it. However, I'm going to be very honest with you. It should not be about your ethnic background why you get the job. It's who's the most qualified for the job. That's it. If you're white and you're most qualified for the job, then give him the job. If you're Black, give him the job. If you're Latino, give him the job. If you're Chinese, give him the job. Give him the job, whoever is the most qualified. I don't want to hear about, oh, I struggled and strife, and I don't want to hear about that. We all have, right? Have we got reparations? No, we didn't. It's been a while now, right? It's not about that. It's about whoever is the best for the job. Don't bring the past and this and we built this and slavery and all this other stuff. which I'm not saying she went into depth with that. She just talked about the White House, right? She can talk about slavery, but don't go there and try to equate it. Don't go back, hundreds of years and try to bring it back here, or even 100 years, right? And try to bring it back to today, right? Let's just talk about that. How do we find the best people who are the most qualified? But that's not the problem here. That's not the problem. The problem is the budget cuts. The budget cuts. They cut $17 million in budgeting for these firefighters. Scott, you got to come with the facts when you're talking to them. You can't be, oh, it's the firefighters. No, you can't do that. That's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. You got to come with the facts, because if you don't come with the facts, this is what they're going to do, right? And I'm not just blaming them. If you go on any left-leaning show, that's what they're going to do. That's pretty much it, right? So, which is why we seen when I did my reaction to, I forgot the brother's name, but he was on the Breakfast Club. He cooked, because he didn't come there with a debate. He came there with the facts. This is how many blah, blah, blah happens here. This, that, right? Because they can't debate that, right? But at the end of the day, yes, the government of California has failed significantly. There are clips of Trump literally saying what to do to fix the problem. Pick up the broken branches, the garbage, all that stuff that's on the floor. It's flammable stuff, right? For those that don't know, I forgot the name. There used to be a small body of water. It was a lake or something. I forgot the name of it. Somebody can comment it below. That no longer exists there. Basically, a lot of that water was runoff, turned into a dam. They wanted to save the fish. Don't remember what the name of the fish was, but essentially, long story short, even if you would have said this, you know what I mean? Like you gotta come with some facts. You can't just say, oh, the firefighter. No, because the reality is those firefighters they're given a budget, and this is what you have. This is what you have to spend for this, for equipment, for, a new hose. Nobody has the budget to deal with a level of fire that's this big. It's unprecedented, right? But anyway, my rant is over. Let me know if you guys agree with what I'm saying. Now, we're going to get into the second clip, the clip you've been waiting for, right? That basically is going to go over, and it's going to show the DEI stuff that they're talking about, okay? I was shocked when I see it. I'm going to get ready to show it to you. Just get ready, all right? Here it is.
Response to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm talking about. When you're in a fire, you're in a burning building, and I've never been in one, so this is just common sense, right? Remember, they say bring common sense back, make common sense great again. This is what I'm talking about. When you're in a burning building, are you worried about the color of the person? Are you worried about if the person's big or small? Are you saying, you know what, Becky, you're not big enough to carry me out of this fire. I want a 6'5" linebacker that plays for the Dallas Cowboys. Can he come in and lift me out of this fire? No, you're burning. You want to get out of the building. It has nothing to do with man or woman or a color, right? This is the problem. This is where the money is going, guys. You see the problem? Because they're not just cutting the budget and saying, oh, yeah, we're just cutting the budget. They're allocating. They're cutting it here, putting it there, right? Now, I wouldn't know because I don't see that information. I'm not in the government, but common sense would tell you that. They're not just cutting for their health. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about these two clips, right? Let me know what you think about these two clips. If you agree with it, hey, to each his own. I don't agree with it. That's just my stance. I feel like the budget should be used to actually help the people of the state, actually provide the necessary resources to the firefighters to be able to fight fires. There's so much going on here, but yeah, let me know your guys' opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you slap the like button, kick the subscribe button for more. Until next time, peace.